Welcome back, my dear friend, to another episode of Daily Meditations. I'm your host, Mamoon, coming to you in the morning, the freshness of the morning. Beautiful time to meditate, wherever you are, whatever time it is. I'm wishing this reaches you well and healthy. We're gonna get right into it today. Like always, finding a comfy seated position where you can be balanced on your sit bones, feeling your feet on the stillness of the ground beneath you. I want you to drop your shoulders, relax the palms of your hands, the fingers, the toes, and see if you can bring the breath from the chest down into the belly, totally relaxing your stomach, totally relaxing your face, lips, jaw, forehead. You can just take in your environment with no judgment, really looking with your eyes. Becoming aware of the music. As you close the eyes, become more aware of the music, more aware of sound, more aware of my voice, more aware of the sounds in your own environment, any smell, taste, touch. You can take a deep breath in through the nose. Hold and release out the mouth. Deep breath in. Hold. And slower this time, softer, releasing, letting go out the mouth. One more time, taking a deep breath in. Hold. Become aware, but still hold the breath as you become aware of yourself. And exhale. Dropping the shoulders, relaxing the palms of your hands. Feeling your feet on the stillness of the ground as you just gently observe now, watching the dynamic movement of the mind, witnessing, welcoming all of its movements. natural for the mind to drift, being perfectly okay with the mind, not minding the mind, not minding any emotions that are here, any discomfort, restlessness, anger, frustration, everything welcome, more than welcome. You're gonna even enjoy it as you observe lovingly, observe gentle as a feather, coming back to your feet on the ground, coming back to the breath. Becoming aware of your breath, coming back to the breath, back to your body, taking a deep breath in through the nose and exhale. I want you to breathe in and stay with the breath as you breathe in, not going ahead of it, just staying totally with the breath on the inhale and then following it as you exhale. So breathe in and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. breathe in. And breathe out. Full body breathing in, new life, new energy. And full body softening, releasing, letting go. Full body breathing in, love and peace and joy and trust. Full body exhaling anger, fear, disappointment, frustration. Breath in, breath out. Slower this time, breathing in. And slower, softer, breathing out, exhale, let go. Gently open the eyes, taking in your surroundings, noticing how you feel, noting how that might be different than when you first sat down. And today, you guys, I want to share something about bullies. In this life, you're going to come across, as you probably know by now, many bullies in different forms. It's important to recognize if you've been bullying people too, because what I'm about to say is that why do people bully? Where does that come from? It comes from an insecurity. It comes from a place of envying something about the other person that makes that person feel so insecure that they lash out. They try to assert their power and dominance in an ugly way, with anger, with violence. If we feel secure in ourselves, which I know is difficult, but if we can just be okay with ourselves and learn to love ourselves. For one, there's nobody who can just bring up insecurity in ourselves when we are being true to ourselves, when we're taking care of ourselves and enjoying ourselves, respecting ourselves. Then when you see people who are having success or doing their thing, you feel inspired, not insecure, not jealous, not envious. So if you recognize those qualities in yourself, that somebody in your life makes you feel that way, don't project outwardly onto them. Just come back to yourself and find the gifts inside yourself, the love inside yourself, to stop comparing. Comparison, the thief of all joy. And naturally people are going to compare themselves to you. And they maybe even your family or friends or people that you think are really close to you, and then they start to lash out or say mean things to you or just treat you poorly, and you're like, where is this coming from? Don't take it personal, my friend. That person just struggling with their own insecurities, their own shortcomings, their own failures. And it's good for us to have compassion for them and just come back to ourselves. Let that go and just don't even worry about them. It's difficult, but sometimes you might even need to stand up to a bully or just cut them out your life, because it's really their work to do. It's their pain, it's their insecurities that they got to work on. Just a little message for you guys out there. Maybe some of you can relate to this. Anyway, I appreciate you joining me today across time and space. Sending you a big hug. Wishing you good fortune on your path. Wishing you health and prosperity, abundance of all kinds. And with that, I'll see you back here tomorrow with love.